What's good guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are playing some more Woodmill Inc. And you know what? I have not managed to finish off my base yet. And I didn't buy enough. I didn't buy enough alpha axes. So if you haven't seen the last video and you want to go see it, then make sure to go check it out. But we are going to load in my slot right now. There is a lot of bugs in the game at the moment, so the teleporting bug should still be here. If we still have the same issue from yesterday, then it's not going to ask us to teleport to our base until now. But yeah, there we go. And so some guy gave me their piece of wood, and then I realized that I lost my long plank, and then I realized that you can't pick up your wood. So like, yeah, the game is very broken, as you can see. You can't pick it up, you can't move it, dragging it about, literally you can't. Unless it is stuck under this car, but either way, I could not pick it up anyway. This is my attempted long plank with a random piece of wood on my base. It didn't work, it didn't really work. But respawning the car, going over here, you will be able to see that this is now nice and smooth. It looks really, really nice. You can see that I still got a little bit to do there, a little bit smoothing it out. But what I did is I just slowly moved them across like this. It took me until 4 in the morning. That is why it is now almost 2 o'clock and I've woke up 15 minutes ago. Of course, typical me, I like to destroy my things. So now this looks destroyed. But yeah, you get the point. It is literally almost completed with this tiny little corner to go. But what are we going to be doing in today's video? We are going to be going to get some lava wood. So if you guys are not sure on how to get lava wood, then keep watching because I'm going to be showing you how to get lava wood. If you already know how to get lava wood, try my method out. It might help you. Remember to spawn in your base literally right where these archways are, because it's easier for you, okay? It's way easier to drive your car a shorter distance than it is to drive it a longer distance going up and down hills. And now someone did leave a comment to me saying, "Hey Tyler, I saw that there was a VIP box here." I don't think there is a VIP box, and I don't remember there ever being a VIP box. I played this game almost every day. I drive past here almost every day, and I don't see... Wait, I don't know if I'm insane or something, but that leg looks slightly different. Like, his leg looks slightly different. I'm not sure if that's changed or anything, but his leg is like slightly lifted up off the ground now, so I don't know if that's anything. But yeah, somebody said about there being a little VIP box there. I don't believe that there would be a VIP box there because that is a really long distance to travel. And did someone leave their wood here? Is this ash wood or what? What is this wood? This is ash wood, isn't it? It is. No one's claimed it. So it's been there longer than 10 minutes. We'll leave it there until we've come back out. If we have space in our truck, then yeah, we'll take it. If someone else wants to take it, then they can take it. But driving into the volcano, you're not going to smash into this wall over here. Instead, you're going to turn your car around like I'm doing so right now. And then you're going to literally just park your car right here. So as close to the wall as you can. And then you're going to jump up onto this ledge, go into the second person, third person, whatever you want to call it. And you're able to play this game like Terraria and just jump across like this. I know I jumped a little bit early, but I still made it, so there shouldn't be a reason for you to fail if you're doing it the exact same way that I'm doing. It is easier using a controller. I've tried using PC. I have no idea how to use it, but yeah, yeah, I feel like I'm a 6-year-old not knowing how to touch the keyboards on the computer when you're playing WASD. I just have no idea. I can't use some finger movements like everyone else. I have to use a controller. And oh my god, I think this tree has saved this tree's life from being in the lava. But this tree is perfectly fine. You're just going to chop it down and you're not going to add anything else onto it. So there we go, and we have basically dropped it in the perfect position. And now once you've dropped your tree like this, you're going to get in your car and you're going to just slowly push it. If you can't push your tree, then it's something to do with the tree being too big, but you should be able to push it. Unfortunately, this tree is way too big, so we're gonna have to chop it down a little and deal with it after. I don't think that is going to work. No, come on, stay on, stay on, stay on. We might need to kill ourselves because now I have just completely messed this up. But yeah, what you want to do is you're basically going to want to put your car or smash your car into about like this ledge or maybe in between there. But that is going to be able to get you to drive out of the area without basically losing anything. I have got my axe, it is disappeared, so we're just going to chop it as much as we can before we die. So that way it just makes life easier, and let's cut ahead in the video until we are back up here. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but like, yeah, so I had a developer ask me how, like, what I meant by the automatic driving being removed. So if you look at this, I can drive whilst this being on the screen, right? So if I let go of the drive feature, like, I can't move direction, but if I was to let go, it would stop. But let's go into this direction and just make it so I just have to go in a straight line to my destination, like I would here. And now what I'd be able to do is I'd be able to open this menu and it would keep driving. I would be able to let go of the RT trigger and then quit off the menu, and I would just be stuck driving without pressing anything, which is a good feature if you know that feature is in the game, because that way you can do some driving without having to put stress on your triggers anymore. But yeah, I'm sure that there is a way to do automatic driving whilst typing on the PC, or whilst like, can you not shift W? Like, are you not able to press forward and keep yourself going forward? Because I think it's unfair if a PC user is able to do that, but I can't. Like, I used to be able to, I could do it in other games, but I can't, unless it's a Roblox fix. They said to me that they didn't change anything, so maybe it was a Roblox fix, but I was just explaining a little bit more on what I mean. But yeah. And now once you've got your tree in a very, very awkward position like this, you are not going to smash into it like I did. You're going to actually drive it down, or at least try and push it down. You know what, I feel like this is way, way, way too big. So I'm going to cut it down a little bit more, and I'm going to go back up to the trees, and I'm going to regenerate myself, because this is dangerous. Actually, I have enough health now to just test it. So let's go on. And you know what? Yeah, it's working, but it's not. There we go. That's better, right? Yes, that is somewhat better. We can actually move it. So that is all you're going to want to do. Remember, the better you get at these tree thingies, the better you get at angling the trees, the faster it's going to be. It usually takes me, if I'm not recording, about 5 to 7 minutes to bring back one tree to my slot, and then I can just do the same thing over and over and over again. A faster way to do it is by just chopping down your trees. Obviously, this is a tree that's way too big, so be sensible, don't oversize your trees, otherwise you will get the same issue as me. But if we do this, now we're able to drive it back. You see, it's not that oversized anymore, and now we are out of the danger zone. I know that it was going slow, but remember, we was in a danger zone, so we was timed. We're not timed anymore, so we can increase the efficiency of this by cutting it down into pieces that we don't really want. So like this entire archway here, like there's an arch on this thing. Like, get rid of this arch. Right. Can we do that ourselves? So I have no idea if we're able to get rid of this archway, like rotate it to the point that it's not there, but we're going to do my method and just smash into the tree and drag it with us. Try not to smash into any other trees as well, and try not to pick it up because it will lift off the truck and then you'll have problems in the future. If you want to, you can use your analog stick. It is easier using the analog stick, but using Alt, make sure that you're going in the correct straight direction that you want so you don't accidentally mess up. Okay, so now the problem is, right, the tree is way too curved. This tree is way too curved. So what we need to do is we need to flip it to the side that it's not curved on. So it stays like flat. So like this, and then it should be, yeah, it should be like that. That is perfect. That is what we want. And now we're able to drive and smash into it, and we're able to drag it with us. Oh, was that? That is a glitch, but that glitch might have just helped us out a little to get it off this little ledge anyway. If the game is lagging, then I'm sorry. It doesn't look like it for me, but at the moment it is nighttime, so I can't really see anything. And we are not able to drag it now. Why? Okay, right, here is the best place to put your tree. Having it like this where your car can't go through it, that is the best place. Now we know that we are able to actually drive this tree back to our slot, so it's just a case of angling the tree. Once you've angled it correctly, it's not an issue. Ah, no. Okay. I am starting to give up now. Second time. What? No, the game is unplayable now. No, what is going on? Now, Akosa has told me that, well, if you don't know who Akosa is, they are one of the developers for the game. I'm not sure if they're ones that makes the decisions or anything, but what I do know is Akosa has actually told me that there is, like, bug fixes coming to the game. It will be fixed soon, like car glitches. Like, they didn't say specifically what bugs that are going to be fixed, but some annoying bugs will be fixed as soon as possible. Remember what I said about driving? You gotta make sure that you are perfectly, like, it's not going to fall off or anything. Make sure that you're driving. Oh god. Okay, so this is slightly weird. Maybe because of the type of tree, we're able to put it on top of the truck. Remember, this tree, like I said, this tree is way too big for the method that I'm using right now, and it just doesn't really work. But if we jump into the truck, can we do that? We can. And now we're able to drive it. Okay, here we go. We might be getting somewhere. Remember, going down the slopes, we shouldn't really have much of an issue whilst going down the slope. I say that, and then we have an issue. If I really can't drive my car, if this is my car, then what is the point? This car needs to be fixed. Go. Go. Okay, it was the car. Wow. Okay, so now the reason why that is being weird is because it is stuck on the wall over there. And now we just need to lift it up, drag it apart from the wall, and just place. And now, yeah, so it's now part of the wall, and there we go, we're dragging it down, and then it falls off again. Remember, like I said, make sure it's on properly. Don't get too big of a tree because you'll be stuck here doing it like me. Now look at me, I've been here for 20 minutes now getting this tree, and I would have done it in 5 minutes if I had a correct tree that is smaller and that I can actually push with my car. Because as you know, there is glitches with everything at the moment, and it doesn't want to stay on the car, which all of it is very annoying. And now I literally don't want to waste this entire tree because we've already cut a lot of it off already. So, what? I'm doing a wheelie on the car. Look, wheelie time. Wheelie time. But, yeah. So, this is getting very frustrating for me now. So, we're just going to drive it. So, just cutting it here. We're going to ditch this piece because this piece is very annoying. Get out of here, tree. No, now you want to come with me, huh? Now you want to come with me. No, get out of my truck. Thank you. And this piece right here is now more of a decent size to actually be driven around. What I mean by this is, like, the entire time I was saying, don't get too big of a tree, don't get too big of a tree, don't get too big of a tree. Make sure your tree works and stuff like that. my tree, that piece right there, that was an annoying piece. And now what I'm able to do is if I angle the car correctly, I'm able to just drive this tree like this. See? See how easy it is? Obviously, because of the other branch there, it's being a bit more difficult, but we'll get there eventually. And because our base is so close, it is literally not going to give us a problem. This is a special angled tree, I'm sorry. I can't do nothing about this really. But there we go. Now we're driving back down. It is going to be slightly... What is that? There's like this white thing on the floor here. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a baby birch tree. Someone chopped down a baby birch tree. That is upsetting. Somewhat, you should feel bad, whoever chopped that down. You don't chop down baby trees. No. Okay, there we go. That is what we wanted to do. So once you've got your tree, just cut it like this, or like cut it, don't really cut it because most trees there are perfect, they're perfect size. But now you see that we got all the way down and we're now having problems with it. This is starting to get very, very, very annoying. I'm sure the other guy over there is having the same problem. Look at him, he can't even drive. He can't even drive. The pink tree, the birch tree is literally just stuck on the floor, so he can't drive. But our tree, on the other hand, it's stuck on the floor, but our car is pushing it so it can get to our base. And if we did this correctly and not had any problems, we would have done this in 5 minutes. Just take my word for it. But as there is bugs in the game, the trees are too heavy, the cars don't want to move, the cars glitch through everything. Like, you glitch through the floor every now and then too. The game is very broken at the moment, so that is probably the reason why it has taken over 20 minutes for me to grab this pink tree. Not pink tree, I keep saying pink tree because I'm looking at the pink on my base. I need to get out of saying pink. Right, anyway, that is literally this episode done. It's 20 minutes long. It's ridiculous for getting one tree. I'm actually quite fuming about that, but there's not much I can do about it. I'll have to come on later after I finish work and be up until 3 AM getting some more alpha axes because like I said at the beginning of the episode, I still have not finished it because it is not enough. It's too expensive. They need loads of them. They're too small. These axes are too small. And yeah, so I've got loads of alpha axes here. Anyway guys, if you did like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this from me on the channel, then make sure you turn your notification bells on, and that way you get to stay up to date with every video that I upload on the channel. And I shall see you guys in the next one.